Hey guys, so I'm going to apologise in advance because this is going to be one big rant of a video, but I'm going to try and make it as quick as I can because I'm kind of angry, but I like to get the anger out. So anyway, basically I done two interviews, one with the Irish Times and one with the Irish Examiner, about Scientology obviously, and the one with the Irish Times has been printed, but that's not what this is about. The one with the Irish Examiner, the interview I done with the Irish Examiner, I'm not actually sure if that's been printed yet or not. But anyway, the point of this video is that the guy, the journalist that I done the interview with over the phone, he was really, really nice. He's really sweet. And he called me about a week ago and said, I need to go over some details of your interview. And I said, okay, cool, whatever. And apparently he told me that Jared Ryan, who I mentioned in earlier videos, who is the spokesman for the Church of Scientology here in Ireland, he also went to Jared Ryan for an interview because obviously you have to hear both sides of the interview or Scientology will sue you, as they have a tendency to do. So basically the journalist, I don't want to mention his name, but he told me that he had been to Jared Ryan and said that he had spoken to me and blah blah blah. And then Jared Ryan came out and told the journalist that I am a liar. That, number one, he told the journalist that I was never asked to disconnect from my family, which is complete bullshit. Excuse me. It's just complete crap. He said that I was never handled. I was never asked to disconnect from my family. And then, to make things even worse, he had the nerve to go on and say that I was hardly ever on staff in Scientology, that he was there more than I was, which is crap, by the way, because he was hardly ever there. I was constantly there. He said I hardly ever worked on staff, which is crap, because in earlier videos, which I mentioned, I would spend hours in there. I'd go in after my job and work there late at night and blah blah blah. So, well, I'm ranting now and I get angry. So yeah, he said I was never asked to disconnect, I was never handled, I never worked on staff I didn't work on staff for long. He also said that I hardly ever came in for course and that the only thing I done was home extension courses. Okay, when I first joined Scientology, I did do home extension courses. It's basically where, you do the courses at home and send them in to get graded and get your results. And then very quickly, I was in the mission before I knew it, doing proper coursework. But according to Mr. Ryan, I done home extension courses and that was it, and then I came in and worked a couple times in the mission. Oh my god. I mean, like, seriously, it's bad enough to leave something and the people I knew in there don't even talk to me anymore, but it's even worse now to the people that I once cared about and got on with are now making up lies about me, are saying that I'm a liar and that I never done this and I never done that. And I was never that involved with Scientology. It's so annoying. And I am aware this is a complete rant of a video. It probably has no real purpose or real meaning. I just had to share this with you guys. But I know I shouldn't be surprised because I know this is what Scientology does. You get you get a critic or someone who says something about Scientology, and then, as we all know, they come back and say, oh, she's a liar, he's a liar. She's just against Scientology, she's anti-Scientology, blah blah blah. So really I shouldn't be too surprised because I should have expected this, but the blatant lies, the whole thing, just to tell such a lie that I know is true, like everything, what I know I done in there and what I know is true, and then for him to come back and say, well, she's this and she's that, it is kind of upsetting, especially because I once got along with him and with everybody else in there that I made friends with. So yeah, that's really annoying. But at the end of the day, I guess I have to stop and kind of say it's not his fault. It's not any of their fault because they've been so brain whipped that maybe in some weird level, Jared thinks he's telling the truth. I mean, remember LRH, what's true for you is true for you. So maybe he chooses to believe in these things, or I don't know. But like I said, you do have to feel sorry for them. In the middle of my angry rant, you know, you have to take the time and say, it's not his fault, he's only doing what he's trying to do, which just discredit me. And, oh wow, okay, I think the rant is nearly over. Yeah, just another quick thing to mention, that the Irish Times article, my friend Pete sent me a link on Facebook tonight. Pete is also an ex-Scientologist. He's really cool. The piece that was printed in the Irish Times, me, myself, Pete, and other, I don't want to mention the rest of the names, but just in case they don't want to be mentioned. I know Pete hasn't got a problem with it. But basically, that article has been printed, the Irish Times article, and Gerard Ryan responded to the article by calling us malcontents, and basically that we were lying and that he wasn't given a sufficient amount of time to respond to these claims and blah blah blah. It's all online, you can see it for yourselves. But yeah, it's unbelievable really. But once again, it's really what is to be expected, I suppose. So yeah, I just wanted to get that angry rant out there. It's probably not an educational video at all, just a big rant. But yeah, it helps to get these things out. So that's it for now, and I will have more soon. So thank you for watching me be angry. Thank you.